What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Guns R Us. All right, guys, today we're gonna be working on this Bear Creek Arsenal 7.62 by 39 upper receiver that I got from under $200. All right, we're gonna go through the pros and the cons about this, and we're gonna fix what we think according to the reviews on their page, that is not that good. Okay. And then I'm gonna make another video, right, testing the firearm. So we're gonna build a low receiver, all right? So I got these for under $200 from Bear Creek Arsenal. I was waiting for some parts to put it together. I have a low receiver. Well, I have a couple of low receivers around. So I was like, why not? You know, let's build another AR type rifle. I already have a 7.62 by 39 on 16 inches. With a scope. So let's build the short version of that other rifle. Okay, so you can still throw this in any other AR type that you have already. I just want, you know, a dedicated low receiver so I can complete this beautiful pistol. Okay, so like you guys can see, side charging handle, you know what I mean, with a bolt already. I already have a screw here, so the bolt doesn't come out. The bolt is not actually gonna do anything. It's just gonna hold the bolt from coming out. But the BCG is not gonna hit that bolt once the rifle is in action. Okay, it's just from stop it to coming out, and actually, you know, so you don't get any gases while you're firing the firearm in your face. Okay, it doesn't have to be tight. You guys can see there is a flat part on that bolt, which is gonna be facing down and sitting on the low receiver. All right, so there's no way that bolt is gonna come out even if it's loose, because it's already sitting in the top. The muzzle brake is on the way already, and the angle grip. Okay, the angle grip, this angle grip is fantastic, but I already found another one which I'm gonna be reviewing separately once I receive that one. Okay, it's a surprise, so stay tuned. It's an angle grip with a light. Okay, so it's gonna save a lot of space. It's gonna save all the attachments, like lights in the side, so it's gonna be everything in one piece. Okay, and also, you know, I have laying around a Vortex Spark 2 that I have laying around. So for now, I'm gonna use this one. I'm thinking of putting primary arms 1 plus red dot sight on it. You know what I mean? Plus about the primary arms red dot sight is that already have the reticle already designated without using any batteries, and plus, you know, have the circle when you turn it on red or green. So I like that. And the reason why I'm going for the primary arms is because I want to keep it simple. I don't want to add any backup sights. The backup sight is going to be already inside the optic. The red dot and the green dot is going to be a plus, okay, for nighttime, or, you know. So this is it right here, you know, and let's go straight to the build. All right, guys, let's talk about a little bit about this upper receiver. All right, like I say, it's already assembled. It comes with a bolt and everything that you need. It's just plug and play pretty much, all right? But before you get that idea in your mind about plug and play, right, you have to examine everything that you purchase. Don't expect because you're throwing an upper receiver and a lower receiver, it's gonna work flawless, or, you know, it's not gonna have any hiccups. Okay, so one thing that I want to point out is that they didn't put a crusher washer, you know, so it's gonna be added. This obviously didn't came loose. It's already got it loose already. It's a nice touch, you know what I mean? It's a good muzzle brake, a muzzle device, but I want something that actually works and reduce the recoil. So I got one in the way, but we're gonna use this one for now, since I don't have it yet. Okay, It will be here in a couple of days. So probably when I get my angle grip with the light, it's gonna be on the gun already. Okay. So in addition, we have, as you guys know, the firearm charge on the side. You know what I mean? A small screw right here that you guys can remove and take the bolt out. So when you loose this up, right? Obviously yours is gonna be more loose. It's not gonna have any thread lock. I already put a thread lock. That's why you're gonna see this white dry stuff. That's the thread lock. And actually, when I put it back again, I'm probably gonna put a little bit more. Okay. In addition, I put a little bit of thread lock here because this screws comes a little loose. Just a little bit, you know. So I don't want like the bolt dancing while I'm firing. You know, I don't want to hear that extra noise. All right. So here, well, you guys can do this. Put it over here and then rack it back, remove it, and there you go. We're gonna leave the bolt out because I will be changing. One of the things that I hear is that some of the guys for the extractor is breaking. I see that this extractor is probably already in haze because it's more thicker than the extractor on my other 7.62 by 39 that I have from Spy Tacticals. Okay, so it looks better. I still gonna order another one. I haven't found it yet, but once I find it, I'm probably gonna contact the company to see how I can purchase a couple. You know, obviously, you know, when you are shooting, I'm not gonna say cheap because it used to be cheap, but still ammunition 7.62 by 39, still ammo, Russian ammo, and you know, it's not the same as shooting quality ammo like brass ammo. It's still with steel, you know what I mean, it's gonna do some damage. That's why we use brass, so the brass doesn't damage the metal on the firearm. The brass is the one that is gonna bend and not the steel. But steel with steel is gonna make some damage. Okay, but this gun is gonna be made to abuse. You know what I mean? And that's what I build this. I'm going to build this gun exactly for that. You know, to use the cheapest ammo. Okay. Once I go to the range, obviously, you know, we're gonna test the gun with good ammo first. Okay. So that's the bolt right there. Like I say, we're going to change the firing pin. It's just the same as the regular. It's just the same as a regular bolt. All you have to do is remove the pin right here. Rotate it. I mean, pin out. Rotate it. This part out. And then voila, you got the bolt. Okay. And this is the fire pin. I already ordered a new one. We're gonna use this one as a spare firing pin, and we're gonna put the Haze one on the gun. Okay. So you guys can see the machinery inside looks pretty good. Let me just a light real quick. You don't see anything bad or any shade metals on the inside. It looks pretty clean. Very, very, very clean. Okay. I'm not gonna go full throttle, you know, and disassemble the handguard. It's just the same as the AR. Just an advice, right? Because I already did it. Take it off, loose one bolt at a time for the gas block. Put thread lock, put the bolt, tie it up, and then take the other one and do the same thing. Okay, because they didn't have no thread lock, nothing. So, but it's good. I already put the thread lock. I put the thread lock on the screws. I don't want none of the screws coming off. Make sure you get the at least the blue one Loctite on all of them, and the gas block. Okay, so do the same. One recommendation, because this is a low profile handguard, right, is gonna be more close to the barrel. It's not gonna be like the thick ones. So if the screws are very long, you know, I recommend you, if you're gonna put any Picatinny rail, once you get this outside the gun, you know, that's when you put the Picatinny rail on it. Don't put Loctite, you know, put it on and see if you can get the handguard through the barrel and past the gas plug. On mine, I had to cut probably like 2 millimeters from the one in the back, and the same for this one to get it through the gas plug, okay? And the thickness of the barrel, because it's more thick here. And that's it. That's all about this portion right here, okay? So we're moving on. So one good thing about Ultiplans, right? They already save you. I mean, send you a coupon, a discount coupon. It's mostly all the time is $15 off 150. I always use Ultiplanet. It's my one of my ghost stores. It's not the only one, you know, because sometimes you'll find cheaper stuff in other stores. But I trust these guys, and you know, I get the extra savings with them. They always have good prices, and they always have a discount coupons. And plus, in addition, when you buy something, you always get $15 off of 150. Okay. So what I got here, right? Keep it in mind, right? When you're building an AR, it's not the same as when you buying already built AR. You know, even when you buying one, it's always gonna be a hiccups, and you have to go through the process of the breakdown of the gun. Okay, so here we have a mil-spec, just a mil-spec buffer tube. You know what I mean? Because the buffer tube that I have in mind is a pistol version without the adjustable rail. Okay, so it's just a buffer tube, mil-spec. Here we have the Hayes lower receiver parts, including the trigger from Strike Industries. This always a cheaper one, you know, but I found out that this is one of the best one that I can get for the price. Okay, you can buy this one from $75 all the way to $50-something, including the trigger. All right, it's not bad. It's an AR. Everything is mil-spec. I like that the takedown pins, they have a little gap where you can actually grab it and pull it out without pushing it from the other side. Okay, I bought some lightweight springs for the trigger. I'm not gonna put it in there yet. I'm going to see how the firearm shoots. You know, obviously we need a little bit more force, maybe with cheaper ammo. So let's see how the firearm performs with regular weight springs. And then maybe in the future, I'm going to enhance those, the trigger pull, okay? In addition, I have here, you know, just a regular polymer Magpul, $10 trigger guard. The Armor Spec Tactical Advance. I have the H2. I already have the H3 and the BB. So what I mean is, I don't want to get something that is not gonna it's not gonna bring that bolt back and lock in the magazine. So I'm trying the H2. If the H2 I feel too much slamming in the when the bolt goes back, then I change into S3 and to the BB. And you know, I'm gonna test it several ones. And even the mil-spec, just the regular spring with the buffer, okay? So let's see. We always gotta have a couple and test them to see how. If the guns doesn't perform good, then you change the buffer. If that helps, you know, kind of like going through the adjustments. So this one is this 4.7 ounces. It's kind of like in the middle. You know what I mean? There's lightweight ones. I don't want to go too light. I want to go kind of like the mil-spec weight. And then you have the H3 and the BB, 5.6 ounces. All right. So that's what we're going to use. Here I have the enhanced firing pin. I think I have a couple of those, if not one. Yeah. I will be buying more of those. I'll have just one for now. And this is a Zeus weight for the trigger. The pins for the trigger, and that's it. So moving forward, there you go. Sometimes it's a little hard to put it on. All right, so we put on the factory one. I don't know if the other one is longer than this one or this one is longer. So let's use the factory. We meant to change only the firing pin. So the firing pin is changed already. All right. You guys can see how the firing pin comes out. Boom. So we're good. And now we're gonna put the firing pin on the upper receiver. I mean, the bottom of the upper receiver. And then we're going to put the back cap. So we're good. It's flat right there. Now we're going for this. I'm gonna apply a little bit of Loctite. It's gonna be doing a lot of movement back and forward, so I don't want this to come out, okay? Put up in a little pressure. That's it, not too much. Remember, the Loctite's gonna be doing the rest, the thread locker. You guys can see, one thing I want to point out, right? That you guys might, when you guys receive these, you guys think that, okay, the handle is gonna smash the upper receiver, but it won't. I already tested with another lower receiver, and it's gonna be just right here. All right, even if you try to push it harder, it's not gonna touch the upper receiver. All right, the charging handle is not gonna touch the upper receiver, okay? So we already have everything lined up. One more check. Everything looks good. Trigger looks good. Right. There you go. Boom. Looking good. Okay. Now we're inserting this. And we're inserting the, I would do most of this in the buys, but you know, since I want to show you guys better, let's see. Insert it right there, not a big deal. Once you close it, all you have to do is push it back a little bit. It's not gonna get stuck in there for no reason. All right, I'm just gonna put the spacers to avoid any slight movement. I mean, not slight upper receiver and lower receiver movement. So it's very tight. You guys can see it's gonna match right there. All you have to do is press it back a little bit. Boom, right? Apply some pressure and then close it. Very tight. I like it. And like I was saying before, you guys can see, if you pull the handle to the rear, let's see if I can get it in the camera. You pull the handle to the rear, it's not gonna touch the upper receiver, okay? Because the buffer is not gonna let it. Same thing here. I'm gonna inspect this here. You guys can see that it's flat, so it's flush with the upper receiver, right? If you try to put it on and for some reason you're like, so what's going on? It's because the flat portion is not looking downward, okay? You have to put it down and the round part to the top, okay? So I'm still waiting, like I said, guys, I'm still waiting for the muzzle brake, and I'm still waiting for, I'm going to change this, and I'm still waiting for the grip, okay? Which the grip is gonna be reviewed. And I'm not deciding yet which brace I'm gonna use for this. So for now, I'm just gonna use a brace from another gun. One of the SB Tactical brace. And there you go. All right, guys, we're back. All right, it's already complete. Well, it's not complete. There's cosmetic stuff that I still, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna get that light off, but for now it works. And the angle grip, okay? The grip, the pistol grip is gonna stay. I'm thinking about which brace I'm gonna use. And like I say, this optic is gonna stay for now till I get the other one, okay? So from the primary arms. So it looks really nice, all right? Even with what we have right now. Oh, also I got my my muzzle brake today. All right, so I just put it on a couple of minutes ago. All right, there you go. We got some 7.62 magazines, ASC magazines, 30 rounds. So it comes in 28 rounds and 30 rounds. So this magazine is very reliable. I had this a couple of magazines in the market, and for the 7.62 by 39 for the AR build, this is the ones that work. Okay, so like I say, you don't have to build a lower. You can always use one of the other lowers. Like I say, this is not a 7.62 build. You know what I mean? Obviously that's a 300 blackout, but you can throw the other build, the other upper receiver in there, and the magazine will work. Nothing changed in the bottom, so it's just take one and drop the other one on the top. All right. So this one is my 300 blackout build. It's also my build too, and 300 blackout. 5.56. 7.62 by 39, 16 inches barrel. And of course, I have another 300 blackout, 16 inches. And finally, another 5.56, okay? There you go. This is Baron Bronze mixed with FD. Okay, so, the funny thing about the ARs is that you can build your own, okay? It's easy to go to the store and get something that is built already. The fun about this is to build your own ARs. All right, so this one, I'm gonna be testing this one. I'm gonna be testing this one in a couple of days. All right, and I'm gonna give you guys updated, okay? Really nice, I like it. Start charging, it locks to the rear. Bam, damn. I don't like how that slapped, but there you go. We got it. All right. So, if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions. If you don't know how to build your own lower, how to put all the parts, the kit for the lower receiver, which I skip for this video to don't make it that long, just let me know. I can make another video. I have a couple of tricks on how to put the springs so they don't fly around. So you don't get that the same mistake that I got in the past, right? Lost pins and lost springs, very small, some of them. So, but anyways, see you guys in the next video, and thanks for supporting me and support the Second Amendment. Okay, be safe out there. Crazy work. See you next time.